There's a pulse, beating beneath the skyscrapers. A whisper behind the crowded streets. A promise, hiding inside the blur of headlights and neon lights. You know that feeling? The craving to vanish into a new city, to walk unknown streets, taste something bold and be someone else. Just for a while. But here's the thing, not all cities are created equal. Right now, something's happening across Asia. Cities that once hid in the shadows are exploding with culture, cuisine, and chaotic charm. Tourists are catching on. Social feeds are lighting up. And for a limited moment before the crowds take over, these cities are magic. You're about to discover 10 urban escapes across Asia that aren't just worth visiting. They're trending right now, they're evolving fast, and they just might change how you travel forever. But here's the question. Will you get there in time, before the secret's out? Osaka, Japan, the rebel heart of Japan. Forget Kyoto's calm or Tokyo's polish. Osaka is the renegade, the loud, gritty, unapologetic street soul of Japan. Known for its food scene, takoyaki sizzling on every corner, ramen shops packed till 3 a.m., Osaka is where you eat like a local, or not at all. But that's not why it's trending. Right now, Osaka is experiencing a cultural explosion. Indie music venues, underground art collectives, and a nightlife revival that feels more Berlin than Tokyo. And the best part, it hasn't been tamed yet. But, for how long? Tbilisi, Georgia, the Euro-Asian enigma. Wait, is Georgia part of Asia? That's the first question most travelers ask, right before they fall completely in love. Tbilisi is the kind of place you arrive with no expectations, and leave obsessed. Cobbled old towns, Soviet architecture, natural wine bars tucked inside abandoned factories, and a techno scene that's gaining global fame. It's a city of contrasts. Orthodox churches beside brutalist ruins, mountains in the distance, and hot springs underneath the city. It's raw, it's rising, and trust us, the moment you tell someone about Tbilisi, you'll wish you hadn't. Taipei, Taiwan, the underdog of East Asia. Tokyo gets the headlines, Seoul gets the flash. But Taipei? Taipei is the sleeper hit. It doesn't shout, it hums, and right now, the world is finally tuning in. Picture this, a city where you can slurp down Michelin star beef noodles for $5, hike a mountain trail in the morning, and party at a rooftop techno club by night. It's modern, but deeply spiritual. Sleek, but surrounded by jungle. And here's the kicker. Taipei is still surprisingly untouched by mass tourism. But something tells us that won't last much longer. Formerly Saigon, once ravaged by war, now racing toward the future. Ho Chi Minh City is pulsing, faster than ever. The scooters haven't slowed. The street food is still chaos. But now, sleek cafes, digital nomad hubs, rooftop breweries, and edgy fashion boutiques are appearing in old colonial buildings. It's young, ambitious, and unfiltered. The energy here doesn't let you walk, it makes you sprint. And if you stop moving for just a moment, you might miss the revolution. You think you know Seoul, K-pop, K-dramas, high-tech. But right now, Seoul is going through something deeper, a post-pandemic renaissance. Boutique speakeasies inside Hanok houses, flea markets run by Gen Z artists, Korean cuisine redefined by culinary rebels with Michelin stars and tattoos. Gangnam is still glittering, but the real Seoul is bubbling beneath, raw, creative, and finally, weird in all the right ways. Just one warning, this city has a way of stealing your sleep and your heart. Bet you didn't see this one coming. Lahore is roaring back into relevance, defying headlines and stereotypes alike. It's one of Asia's most historic cities, older than London or Paris, yet now teeming with fresh art galleries, rooftop chai lounges, fashion pop-ups, and street food scenes that would make Anthony Bourdain weep. And here's the real secret. The people of Lahore don't host you, they adopt you. But go soon, before this rising star becomes Asia's next traveler obsession. Manila has long been misunderstood, overlooked, overwhelmed, but now, Manila is waking up. It's still messy, yes, still intense. But tucked inside the madness are hidden gems, industrial chic cafes in old Spanish buildings, indie film festivals, art markets, and musicians blending Tagalog with trap beats. The creative youth here? They're hungry, and they're building a cultural revolution from the ground up. It's not a postcard, it's real, raw, and rising. And it's the kind of city that doesn't care if you like it, which is exactly why you might. Welcome to the foot of the Tian Shan Mountains, where east meets west, and old Soviet echoes meet modern style. Almaty is Asia's best-kept secret. For now, it's got ski resorts just minutes from the city, craft coffee on every block, stylish cocktail lounges and adventure day trips to turquoise lakes and red canyons. So think Switzerland meets Central Asia, with a lot less crowd and a whole lot more edge. And here's the suspense. It's growing fast. Too fast. Soon, everyone will want a piece of Almaty. KL is a chameleon. You see what you want to see? Is it luxury? Sure, skyscrapers, designer malls, rooftop bars, but look again. Turn a corner and you're in a Chinese temple district, or a Malay night market, or a Tamil Hindu celebration bursting in color. And that's what's making KL trend again. It's raw multicultural fusion, now amplified by a surge of new creatives, tech startups, and eco-conscious entrepreneurs turning the city into a lab for the future. KL isn't just changing, it's challenging what a modern city can be. But will travelers notice before it reinvents itself again? Tashkent, the capital you can't pronounce, in a country you never considered, until now. Tashkent is unreal, both literally and metaphorically. A surreal blend of Soviet relics, Central Asian heritage, turquoise mosques, and fast-evolving design districts. Street food is exploding, subways are art museums, and the locals? Some of the most welcoming you'll ever meet. Tashkent is still flying under the radar. For now. But in 5 years, it might just be the Brooklyn of the Silk Road. So, where do you go? When the usual cities no longer thrill you, where do you run to? When the world feels too small and too known? Right now, across Asia, cities are transforming, evolving, reawakening, and if you blink, you'll miss them. These 10 destinations aren't just trending, they're becoming legends. The question is, will you watch from your feed, or will you feel them for yourself, before the world catches on?